6 on Your Side starts right now.
Welcome to this digital edition of 6 on Your Side. First Alert meteorologist Tania Michelle has your weather every 6. Tania?
Hey, Steve, listen, today is fabulous. I mean, what a beautiful way to end the work week. Looking dry heading into the weekend. We do have some cool mornings, but it still feels great right now. Temperatures in the 70s. Some upper 70s still on the map, like 78 in Tuscaloosa, 79 in Utah. And we're seeing some low 70s to the north and east. 72 in Anniston, 72 in Blount County. But it's so beautiful for any outdoor plans that you have right now. Even this evening is going to be nice. So if you're heading out to do a little sideline, maybe some high school games, or you're tuning in tonight, temperatures dropping down into the low 60s closer to the end of many of those games, but beautiful nonetheless. You might need a light sweater or a jacket, especially if you're sitting in those stands. You don't do a whole lot of movement. It could get chilly out there, but even chillier for early Saturday morning with some 50s on the map, maybe some isolated upper 40s. We have another cool morning heading into Sunday, so expect this weekend those early mornings to be quite chilly. This is Sunday morning, and some of our temperatures are coming in at around the upper 40s further north. Could be around 48 in Coleman County, but most areas will drop down into the 50s at the least. So some cool mornings, but beautiful afternoons for some outdoor fun. What about this one? Buck Creek Festival in Helena. Temperatures warming into the upper 70s, plenty of sunshine, upper 60s by late evening Saturday. And then you'll see temperatures overnight dropping down to the 50s. I showed you those early Sunday morning temperatures. Another event Saturday, Oak Grove. Here's a live look on our Oak Grove camera in Talladega. The sun is setting, but tomorrow a great way to enjoy Oak Grove is to head out to their fall festival. Beautiful conditions, highs near 80s, mostly sunny skies. And if you want to get out and about and do some fishing tomorrow, well, be careful early in the start of the day. There could be some fog around some of those lakes, low visibility, but as far as the afternoon goes, great afternoon conditions for outdoor fishing. Plenty of sunshine with highs near 80 degrees. The next big thing, we're tracking our next rain chance, really not until around October 19th. Very minimal rain chances for now. We'll keep you up to date, but here's a look at that 10-day forecast. Lots of dry weather over the next several days. We're actually in this dry stretch. We've got a ridge of high pressure building in. We'll be heating up to the end of next week with highs in the mid to upper 80s, but those early mornings and late evenings will be quite chilly. So I suggest a light sweater or jacket as you head out the doors. Next weekend, that's when we're tracking our next rain chance. We'll keep you up to date if we see any though. That's a full look at that 10-day. Catch us again coming up on First Weather Extra digitally at 6:30.
Breaking right now, at least 19 people still unaccounted for after that explosion in Middle Tennessee this morning at Accurate Energetic Systems west of Nashville. We know a few people were taken to be treated at a hospital, but at this point officials are not able to give us an exact number of deaths. One man who lives close to the facility says he felt the blast in his home.
Well, we were just sitting in our living room drinking coffee, and all of a sudden we heard just a massive boom. It was like a two-part boom, like a boom boom, but it shook the house. It rattled the windows. I mean, we thought something happened in our front yard. We were running outside looking around and didn't see anything.
Authorities say the scene is secure, but they are asking people to avoid that area about an hour west of Nashville as they allow or ask crews to continue investigating. Also breaking right now, this is video of the 17-year-old being arrested for that mass shooting last weekend in Montgomery. The police have not released his name, and because of his age, we are not showing his face. That shooting killed 2 people and injured several others in downtown Montgomery. 5 people are still in a hospital tonight. Former University of Alabama basketball player Darius Miles back in court today asking a judge to recuse himself from that capital murder case. Circuit Judge Daniel Pruitt says he'll need more time to review the motion before he makes a decision. Miles is charged with the death of Jamea Harris in 2023. Another man has already been convicted in that case. Happening now, Birmingham police hoping you can help them solve the city's latest homicide. Someone shot and killed Xavier Brandon Clark on Graymont Avenue at 11th Street West just before 11:30 last night. Officers found him dead in a driveway. Right now, police have not made any arrests. They are asking for anyone in the area to check their surveillance cameras for any details that could help them make an arrest. News Tonight officers announcing today that they arrested more than 86 suspects and rounded up drugs and guns across Jefferson County. Operation Guardian Sweep involved the Sheriff's Department, Birmingham Police, the FBI, and more. Your reporter Bria Chapman explaining why officers say this is just the beginning.
I want to be clear to all those out there still committing heinous acts of violence. The FBI and our partners will track you down. will find you and will hold every single person accountable to protect the American public.
That's the very clear and direct message from the FBI today, along with the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office and police departments like Birmingham, Bessemer, and more. Operation Guardian Sweep was a multi-agency partnership that led to more than 80 arrests.
We seized narcotics, 59 grams of fentanyl, 142 grams of methamphetamine. We seized $21,612 in money. We seized a Glock Model 19 9mm handgun.
The results reflect our unwavering commitment to protecting our communities and holding offenders accountable. The operation was designed not only to enforce the law, but also to send a clear, strong message of unity and resolve.
These leaders say it's a new day in law enforcement and there's no place for criminals.
Folks that went out in our community and took the lives of people were able to continue to do that. They weren't caught, so they were able to reoffend. What you're seeing now is we quickly identify as best as possible who's committed a murder or who's committed a shooting, and we get that person behind bars as quickly as possible. So when we do that, it's reduced retaliation, it's reduced reoffending, and then with our partnerships with our federal partners, they're sitting down for a much longer time.
Bria Chapman with that story. The partnership is staying for the long run, with the sheriff and police chief working together. They say from now on they will make sure streets stay safe. New tonight, we learned 1,000 people in our area are out of work after a flatbed operator that they work for filed for bankruptcy protection. Montgomery Transport LLC, based in Birmingham, is a trucking company. They confirmed that they have laid off 100 employees as the result of a bankruptcy filing. We will keep you updated as we learn more. New tonight from East Alabama, a new business could bring more than 400 jobs to the Oxford area. Community leaders celebrating Wellborn Cabinet's new First Haven cabinetry facility. That ribbon cutting took place yesterday. It's a $28 million investment in the area, and once it's fully operational, we're told it will produce about 2,000 cabinets a day. Well, it's Friday night, another week of Sideline. JJ, Sheldon, Jonathan Hoppy, all with the highlights and scores from games across our area. That's tonight after baseball. Thank you for joining us for this digital edition of 6 on Your Side. We will be here right at 6:30 for First Alert, Weather Extra, and First at 9.